Hey everybody, my name is Zach, aka SPAC Zach here, and welcome to my YouTube channel. Now the purpose of my channel is to try and uncover, shed light, and present all the SPACs that are out there because there are so many, it's hard to keep up with. So that's my goal here, is to try and document and really present all these different plays, because I definitely think there's a couple home runs that we could get into. And I really just want to bring these to light to help friends and family. Now, please note that I am not a financial advisor. Please do your own due diligence before purchasing any of these stocks. This is for entertainment purposes only. And then if any of you guys are new investors or looking for a new broker, whatever it might be, something with extended trading hours, pre and post market, feel free to check out the link in my description to my Webull. They're offering 2 free stocks if you deposit $100, worth up to $1,850. So definitely check that out. Also, if you don't know, I'm a licensed health and life insurance agent as well. I have a CleverRX prescription card linked down in the description as well. So feel free to check that out if you're looking for savings on your prescription, whether you have insurance or not. Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to my channel, SPAC Zach here. Today's episode, we're going to be covering ticker LGVW, that's Longview Acquisition Corp, who will be merging with BFLY. So first and foremost, let's get into what exactly BFLY is and what they do. So BFLY, they created the first complete solution of point-of-care imaging, combining ultrasound on a chip devices with mobile and cloud software to make it easy to use and deeply connected. They call this the virtuous cycle because the products get better over time as data is flowing through the ecosystem, and it improves upon their AI models, which in turn are released as software updates. Now, the foundation of the platform is a unique ultrasound on a chip. They replaced a traditional piezo crystal sensor found in legacy ultrasound systems with 9,000 micromachine transducers, which act like tiny little drums that emit and receive the ultrasound. Now, they make this chip in the same foundries used for cameras and microprocessors, and as profound changes in ultrasound from an era of low volume, expensive crystal sensors to massive volume, inexpensive, powerful sensors. And BFLY is the first AI tool to automate measurements and to help new users become proficient while speeding up their clinical decision making. Now, BFLY believes that this deep integration between hardware and software is a key attribute that's going to allow them to distinguish their products amongst other products. Okay, so let's take a quick look at the management team here on the Longview side. You see we've got Larry Robbins, John Roden, Mark Horowitz, as well as Lee Hathaway, all of whom currently work for capital management. So this is a good thing to see that they have a strong financial backing with good financial leaders. This is key for growth for a company like BFLY to really produce, good returns for shareholders. And taking a look at the BFLY side, we have President Gioel Molinari. He previously held senior product and technology leadership roles at Bloomberg LP and Bridgewater Associates. And taking a look at the Chief Strategy Officer and Chief Business Development Officer, Darius Shahida. He actually previously worked at Morgan Stanley. And then we got Dr. John Martin, Chief Medical Officer, who previously served as Chief of Vascular Surgery and Director of Heart and Vascular Services at Anne Arundel Medical Center. He was also the founder and president of the Heart Health Foundation. And now BFLY, they were driven by vision of their innovative founder, that is Dr. Jonathan M. Rothberg, who actually got his degree in education at Carnegie Mellon University as well as Yale. He also received a Presidential Medal of Technology and Innovation back in 2016 from President Obama. At BFLY, they developed and introduced a revolutionary product. With the BFLY IQ, they're able to utilize a novel and proprietary ultrasound on-chip technology that enables a whole-body complete imaging solution with a single probe. Now, it's currently used by over 25,000 healthcare practitioners. It's used in 22 countries, has over 700 patents and designs, And now the expected compounded annual growth rate between 2019 and 2024 is 65%. And now for the software revenue, the compounded annual growth rate between the same period is expected to be about 115%. So to carry on with how BFLY developed and introduced our revolutionary product, what it does is it reduces the need for highly specialized training for proper image capture, so you don't have to go through a training course to learn how to use ultrasound. It's a single touch measurement capture and annotation. It allows for reference imaging, identification, and user prompts, and also offers security oversight, customizable quality assurance, efficient credentialing, billing continuity, and real-time analytics to track ultrasound program member progress. So they made the BFLY IQ very simple to use, and that's part of the beauty of it, because 100% of medical professionals will be able to use the BFLY IQ, whereas with the typical old standard ultrasound machine, only experts could use it. Now, they were able to meaningfully decrease and reduce the cost of the BFLY IQ compared to its competitors. BFLY IQ runs for about $2,000, where if you were to get like a standard ultrasound machine, I looked them up. If you were to get a refurbished one, you're looking at about $10,000 at least. Now, if you're trying to get a new one, you're looking at least $20,000, $30,000. So another interesting fact here is the ability to share with BFLY IQ can be done so through the cloud, whereas with previous generations of ultrasound machines, you have to actually use an old CD. Now, taking a look at this image here, this little graphic, I just want to point out something interesting here. Now, like I said previously, they have over 700 patents. However, they have over 200 currently issued patents and designs. Now, they have over 500 pending patents and designs as well. So a lot to look forward to here in the future. And now, like I previously mentioned, BFLY is very attractive due to its affordability, being that it's only $2,000 per device. And then the operating cost is less than $3 per day. Now, something that also distinguishes this product is that it allows you to use this system everywhere, wherever you want. A really cool thing is that it's open to Android and iOS systems, so you can use this on any smartphone basically. Now, 2/3 of the world currently has no access to medical imaging. Also, 2/3 of diagnostic dilemmas can be addressed through simple imaging. So these are two things that BFLY is really focusing on, especially in terms of getting medical imaging to other parts of the world that can't typically afford, those super high cost ultrasound systems. So BFLY plans on disrupting a large and expanding total addressable market. They plan to reach out to medical doctors, nurses, as well as the wearables sector, where over 100 million chronic patients in the US alone could benefit from BFLY. So BFLY aligns with enabling healthcare's megatrends by creating value-based care, by improving health outcomes by early detection and prevention, by reducing cost, as well as patient-centric approach by allowing for mobility to come to the patient. So BFLY IQ has laid out their little roadmap here. You can see this year they plan on releasing the BFLY IQ Plus at home. Next year they're going to be releasing the Gen 3 BFLY probe, and then in 2023 they're going to be releasing the Gen 4 BFLY probe wearable in the home. Very excited for that product. All right, we can take a look here at this little chart showing the revenue growth. Now, these are just estimates, mind you, so taking a look at gross margin, you can see that it is steadily increasing over time. Now, their long-term goal is to have greater than 70% gross margins, so that's something you really are looking for in a company. You really want those high margins, that way you can produce more revenue, and that in turn will produce more money for us shareholders. Now you can see here we're looking at enterprise value over revenue. You can see BFLY is about 10.6 times compared to its other peers in disruptive technology, software as services, high growth med tech. So you can see here that BFLY is expecting to run at about 10.6 times enterprise value over revenue. You can compare that to other disruptive technologies, software services, and high growth med tech companies. Now, it's really interesting because they're very undervalued in comparison. If you look at their revenue compounded annual growth rate, it's about 30% more than that of the disruptive technologies that actually have twice the valuation of BFLY. So let's take a look at some highly compelling investment attributes of BFLY. So they have a strong balance sheet with over $500 million of cash to drive the company through its investment phase and to expected positive cash flow. They're expecting rapid growth, revenue projected to grow over 65% during the forecasted period. Now they are expecting recurring business, so software revenue is expected to grow to between 40 and 50% of total revenues in the back half of the decade, while BFLY IQ users are likely to engage in hardware replacement cycle every 3 to 5 years. And now they're offering discount to comparables, 10.6 times 2022 earning revenues with over 70% growth versus comparables at 13 to 20 times 2022 estimated revenues with meaningfully slower growth. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, this company did merge. It completed its merger yesterday, Tuesday, the 16th of February. As you can see today, it did shoot up about almost 17%. So that's very positive. It shows that this company definitely has a strong future because sometimes it'll dip pretty hard after the merger immediately after the fact. So it's very good to see that this company did increase the day after. So it's very strong moving forward. And taking a look at the 3-month chart, you can see we're up 166% over the last 3 months. So this chart is showing very bullish movement even pre-merger. So I'm very excited for this moving forward now that it is trading under the BFLY network. I can definitely see Kathy Wood over at ARK Invest getting into this. I could definitely see her adding this to her ARK Innovation ETF. That's ARKG. So definitely keep an eye on this one, guys. I could see this 4 to 5xing this year alone. Moving forward, this is a technology that's going to help years down the road as well. So, as a long-term hold, I really can't see you going wrong with this play. And folks, if you enjoyed my episode today, please consider liking, subscribing, sharing, as well as ringing that bell. That way you never miss another company. And be sure to check out all my other videos just in case you haven't already.